pageant beauty queen to powerful CEO to a member of the Air Force Academy Board of Visitors, and now standing at the center of a political and personal firestorm. We continue our three-part investigation. Erika, seriously? Part 2. Welcome to the Joe Rossano Show. Now, before we get into this tragic but twisted tale, if you like this type of content, I kindly ask you to please click the subscribe button and join the conversation. Please comment, like, share, click the notification bell for all the latest episodes of the Joe Rossano Show. All right, let's get into it. Let's rock. Last time we examined Erika's resume, the Arizona State summa cum laude claim, the Liberty University doctorate. It doesn't appear anywhere on any university database on the planet Earth. Now, we did extend an invitation to Erika and her team, gave them every opportunity to respond. That invitation still stands. Now, my dear friends and fellow Americans, I can't guarantee much, but I can guarantee this, that after this episode, you are going to understand something most people still don't. Now, the one question many of you have, and I get them all the time, is why there are three completely different commentators from three different lanes, from three different sides of the triangle, of the conspiracy triangle, all talking about the same person, Erika Kirk. We have a major conservative media figure. We have a former attorney turned conspiracy investigator, and we got ourselves a muscle-bound cowboy. Now, disclaimer, folks, although we're discussing claims and criticisms made by these commentators, some claims have not been proven. Anyway, it's our disclaimer. But they're circulating widely. And these narratives begin to shape public perception. So let's start here. In lane 1, we have Candace Owens. Lane 2, we have Baron Coleman. And in lane 3, we have heavy duty country. Now, we're going to start with Candace Owens. Candace Owens is not a random troll on social media, folks. When she launches an investigation like Bride of Charlie, millions of people listen. You know, her latest project, I got to give it to Candace, Bride of Charlie. Got to give it to her staff, too. I like that name, Bride of Charlie. Yeah, it's catchy. Now, the series presents that Erika Kirk is a woman whose public story may not fully match the paper trail that it left behind. Candace basically goes on every day and calls BS. Candace, as you know, had a very personal relationship with Charlie, and I sincerely think that she does want to find out what happened to her friend. Candace highlights what she believes are inconsistencies in documents. There's missing records, timeline gaps. Whether or not Charlie was going to divorce Erika before he was assassinated, if she's a government asset, if she's a handler, and if she's a co-conspirator. Did Charlie go rogue and Erika did her thing? Now, her presentation, it's intense. It's part expose, part theater. But the reactions, I got to tell you, from critics, folks, they've been fierce on both sides. You have folks that say it's heartless and crosses moral boundaries. Some even called Candace a degenerate for not only harassing a widow, but cashing in on this tragedy. Now, if you ask Candace, she insists she's simply asking questions. The controversy raises difficult questions, and Candace Owens is all too happy to light the fire. And she has lit the fire, and it's burning across the internet. I myself, I invented a game for the Candace Owens podcast. It's called When Candace Says Erika. So here's what you do. You pull up your favorite beverage, age appropriate, of course. Okay. And in the first 5 minutes of every Candace Owens podcast, you got to take a sip when Candace says Erica. Get it? When Candace says Erica, the first 5 minutes, see how long you last. Now, before we go any further, let me say something important because right now, I'll guarantee some of the viewers are probably thinking, okay, Joe, but why is all of this happening? Why are commentators from completely different corners of the internet suddenly circling around Erika Kirk? Folks, it's the internet doing its thing. The internet, as you know, it turns speculation into spectacle. Come on, folks. One thing the internet loves, it's a villain. And Erika Kirk plays one to a T. Yeah, I don't know if she does it on purpose or not, but she has been the perfect villain and the perfect subject of these suspicions because she never explains anything. She's been disingenuous. We've documented that. Now let's look at the next piece of the puzzle. Enter Baron Coleman. Now, Coleman operates a very long podcast. I'm talking eat and hit the restroom before checking out Baron Coleman. His episodes are like Titanic long. Baron does breakdowns and deep dive theories, and he suspects that Erika Kirk was not in Arizona when Charlie was assassinated. In fact, she was in Utah on the ground during that time frame. Now, he, being a former attorney, he's got documents to show you, manifests to show you, all kinds of good stuff, graphics and maps and everything else. So he does his best to bring the evidence, and that I got to give him. He thinks it's a controlled movement, TPUSA, and not a grassroots activism company. So at the end of the day, again, he has his suspicions. Candace has hers. Now, his claims or suspicions, they send his followers into overdrive. Coleman's followers, I got to give him this, okay? They see him as exposing hidden truths. And in an era, folks, as you know, where trust in institutions is collapsing, that's why. You can't trust the mainstream media. You sure as heck can't trust the politicians. And law enforcement's reporting has been suspect at best. Until something concrete emerges, critics say Baron Coleman's narrative remains the most reliable of the theories. Now, we are going to move to lane 3, and that is heavy duty country. A cowboy style commentator. We're talking beer, flags, blunt opinions, loud, popular, unapologetic. This cat thinks Erica is flat out crazy. Coming on stage with sparklers, caressing J.D. Vance's hair, a widow acting an MF fool. And I got to tell you, there are 3 storms here. Candace Owens, Baron Coleman, heavy duty country. 3 storms, 1 target, each presenting different narratives. So once again, Erica, if you're out there or anyone from TPUSA, the door's open. Come on to the Joe Rossano show because you have 3 choices. You will get a very friendly audience here. You are going to get a vicious audience here. You're going to get a neutral audience here. We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt as we have. We've been very fair, Erica. And I think you ought to come on the show and answer the tough questions. Because at the end of the day, Erica, you could shut this down right now. I'm telling you, I'm a Christian and proud to be. Okay, but if somebody said that I was a co-conspirator, a handler, a government asset who was involved in my wife's assassination, I'm telling you right now, I'm on television right now with receipts saying I didn't do it. Here's why I didn't do it. And you don't do that, Erica. And that causes you a lot of trouble. It really, really does. So you're welcome here anytime. So are any representatives from Turning Point USA, Arizona State University, or Liberty. You're out there, bring the documents, bring some timelines, bring some clarity, for goodness sakes. Same invitation goes out to you, Candace, Baron Coleman, and Heavy Duty Country. I dig that cat, Heavy Duty Country. I really do. He's got muscle, he's got ink. He every other word is F. It's check it out. It's pretty cool. And if any of you have any juicy receipts, let's see them. Lastly, folks, think about this. Erika has not once given a plausible explanation regarding any of these suspicions. None. Zero. In my opinion, and I've said many times, she's made matters worse. I call that hashtag an Erika. When you can't possibly make the situation any worse than it is, you can't possibly have any more missteps. You can't make the mistake bigger than it is, the situation worse. That is an Erika. The picture has been painted that Erika, you are a handler, an asset, a grifter, a co-conspirator, a liar, and you continue to benefit from your husband's death. Anytime, Erika, doors open. Or better yet, go on Candace, you and her, one-on-one, no script. I'll pay the pay-per-view fee for that one. I'd love to. But anytime, Erika, you, TPUSA, any universities you come on here, you talk to your pal Joe Rossano. Next time in part 3, we're going to roll out all places Erika Kirk, a.k.a. Erika Franzove, have been. And you don't want to miss that. Until then, I am Joe Rossano. I say God bless you, my dearest friends and fellow Americans. Thank you so much for watching. Please, again, click the subscribe button, like, share, comment, click the notification bell for all latest episodes of The Joe Rossano Show. And of course, do not forget to adopt a pet. God bless you, and we will see you next time.